All right, back at it. In today's screen share, we're going to look at probably just finishing up the app shell parser. And then we'll take care of those to dos. So where we were at right now is we're going to do the parse body start, which I mean, this is just kind of like a waterfall again. So we'll just do this. We're going to put this after set paths, but that's going to be that and this. So then now this will be parse body start. And got our balance check. We're comparing. This will be body start. Now this will be body start. Here that's capitalized. There's body slot. We're not going to be setting any paths in this situation, so let's see what this is. We just plot that right in the middle of another function. So take that out of there and inject routers up there. Then we're going to be, this is actually going to be, instead of using the set paths, we're going to be doing AST dot body start, current character, that body start. Okay. Body start dot right. All right, and then what do we got here? We got to change this to a byte slice. So think doing this byte. Boom. Okay, so now we should get body start as a string. We can check that works. npm run dev. And we have an error, and let's see what that error is. That is parse body start return. Got a double return there. That's not going to work for us. Looks like parse body start. Look. Undeclared name. Parse body start. Copy that. Had before. Oh. Gotta spell things right, folks. And then I think we don't need to write that there, and we don't need to inject the router. So now this should run and work as intended. And all right, body start. Let's make sure. Body start is body. Okay. Make sure we're getting where we need to go. So that's not printing. And the reason for that is, see if we're even getting here. Should be. Okay. Okay, so it ran. Now let's see if we're getting through to the internals of that. We are not. Okay, so Go back up, and so we know it's running, and probably we are doing it wrong because we are not recursing. That was parse head end. Now it's parse body start. We should be good to go on this now. And we're getting something incorrect. Body start. Printing out the closing head tag. That is because we are not advancing the token. And that is, what are we going to do here? We're going to do state dot position. It's going to be plus equals the length of head end. And I believe that should get us where we need to go. Not, we'll see what's happening. Okay. So we're printing out an empty string. So let's look and see when we get to this function, what's printing out. State.current character. We're getting 4 characters. Let's see what those characters are. Spaces and an open. So if we get an open, and is it body start? Yes. And then we're returning nil once we get to there. Are we writing it? No, we are not. That's our problem there. Just kind of working our way down, making sure that we can get some hopefully bug-free code. Right. Basically the same thing there. Okay, so now we should get something okay. And we need to so this is going to be body really we're here we want to go to the body slot. We might have to do this a little differently. So after the head end, we're going to go to the body slot and write. We're not going to write anything in there. String. Okay. Try that one more time. All right, let's look and see what's happening. Go into our app and our app.html. You have that written properly, and we're going to this. So if we go back down, we look at body start, going to write all the characters. So we come across here and it's going to write them. See what character on when we get there. We get no characters. Does it even run? Oh, we're looking for the wrong thing. Um, in this one, we need to be looking for cent sign. Okay, good. Now we got the body and some stuff there. Okay, so then we really parse body slot doesn't really do anything for us because we're not writing. We're just basically eating the the template string. So I guess we will add the function, but the function's just going to eat the template string. So going to write basically this is just going to say state dot position plus equal the length of body slot, and then it's going to call parse body end, I believe. And then parse body end is going to be just same kind of function that we were writing. Parse body end, and it's just going to be the same kind of thing. We're going to do a bounce check. Just going to copy that down. And this is the end of our what did I just do? Body. Okay, so parse body end. We open up that function, close it. Parse body end, no value, use value. Parse returns a state function. Okay. That returns a state function. Okay, so we'll do our balance check. Then really we're just going to let this go to end of the file. So do AST body end dot write. Hmm. I mean, we could, I guess we could do an after body here just for, I don't know why, but it'd be more similar to, yeah, we'll just keep that symmetrical there. Um, so again, we're going to be doing if the state dot current character equals opening angle bracket and bytes dot compare state dot input doing the state dot position to the state dot position plus the length of body end, and then we're comparing that to the body end, and if it's the same it will equal 0. So then we'll return parse after body. That's what's going to take us to the end of the file. Okay, and then we've got a double return there, so we're going to remove that. Okay, so we're going to set up our recursive call to parse body end. And we also need to write to our AST and advance the token. We're writing the current character to the body end section, and then we're doing state dot go to next character. Okay, and that should be good. And let's just double check our AST to make sure we have what we need. So body end, and then there's going to be an after body. Body, and then body. EST after body. Okay, so we do have that already. Okay. Okay. And I've got typo here. So comment this out till we can get set up there. State dot character. What did we do wrong there? And we've got the wrong set of quotes around this. Needed to be untyped rune. Okay. So we should be getting our body end. So we'll do fmt dot print line or printf. Let's check um, string of ast dot body end. Okay, run that. And we're getting something wrong here. Need to make this a string. Okay. And we're not getting it. Okay. Parse body end. Do the same trick. I think it's definitely running in here. We'll just say. Okay, so it is running. So if it gets to the body end, we need to ast dot body end dot write. Need to write the body end as a slice of bytes. Body end. And then we need to advance the position the length of body end. And then we're going to call parse after body if this works. Okay. Down there, and this should be working code. We do get the closing body. Good. Now we'll do parse after body. And that's going to round out the parsing of AST app shell. So let's do parse after body function. We'll do our balance check. If I'm just going to copy this down here. Okay. We got to remember that it returns a state function. And in this case, we're just going to return nil. I think the balance check is where it's just going to basically run out of characters. So we'll do AST dot after body dot write, and we're just going to write state dot current character and state dot go to next character. Then we're going to return parse after parse after body, and then I think at this point it's just gonna basically run out of characters. And what we'll do is we'll just print our AST up here. Actually, I think it's going to be writing to the build directory. So we'll be able to see right now forehead, head end, head slot, head start. Um, make sure that we're writing all of our stuff. So that should work. Okay, so we have what we need. The last one is head start. We do have body end, and we have after body forehead. So I think it actually worked. Um, yep. So let's see. Got before head, head start, head slot, head end, body start, body slot, body end, and after body. Okay. So that completes the parsing of our app shell. And next, I think I'm going to be working on maybe setting up a little performance type stuff. You can see the compiler runs in 3.8 milliseconds, but the total compilation takes, 338 milliseconds. And that's because I think it just Node, when it's basically shelling out to the Go binary, that just is an expensive process. So I'm going to make some decisions about whether I want to be orchestrating this with Node, or if I'm just going to be doing Go all the way through for, you know, running the entire compiler in Go. And that would mean that we'd need the file server in Go and the file watcher in Go and all those kinds of things. So that's going to be something I'm going to be thinking about, and we'll pick up in the next stream once I figure that out. All right. Thanks for watching.